Hello YouTube and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into today's deck, we have a special event. We are switching to a more official hat for the channel, so I'm gonna snap my fingers, and when I do, it will be on me. Boom, I did it. So, what we've got for you today is another Brew Crew official deck straight from our cauldron, from our own Will, the producer and editor of the channel. We wouldn't be where we are today without him. So we are calling this deck a Nightmare's Dream. Let's go over it real quick so that I can get into some gameplay with you. So we have 4 copies of Frantic Inventory. We have 2 copies of Girardi's Disruption. We have 2 copies of Agonizing Remorse. We have 4 copies of Dream Devourer from the new set, 1 black, 1 colorless, 0/3 Demonic Cleric. Each non-land card in your hand without Foretell has Foretell. Its Foretell cost is equal to its mana cost reduced by 2 colorless. And whenever you Foretell a card, Dream Devourer gets +2/+0 until end of turn. This is actually the build around for the deck. Cool thing is, when you get this card out, it can really start to take over games and gives you all kinds of advantage, because now you're going to be casting cards like Ashiok, Kea, and Elspeth all for 3 instead of 5 mana, which is amazing. But if you don't get the Dream Devourer on the board, or it just doesn't stick, the deck still is super strong on its own. We have 3 copies of Banishing Light, just to get rid of any nuisances out there that we can't handle another way. We have 2 copies of Midnight Clock, just to get your hand full again and put everything back from your graveyard in your deck, especially if they're milling you with rogues. 4 copies of Saw It Coming, the new counter spell, which is just a really neat card to have in the deck, because on turn 2, if you get the Dream Devourer down, say they don't have colors that remove it like black or something like that, you throw the Dream Devourer down on 2, turn 3 you can Foretell this, and it's still going to trigger it even though it already had Foretell. Or maybe you Foretell this on turn 3 and then you don't throw the Dream Devourer till turn 4, and now you can protect the Devourer. So lots of neat little things you can do with this particular counter spell. 1 copy of Academia's Awakening, mainly just to get back that Dream Devourer. It's the only creature in the deck. You can produce creatures through the Ashiok, or get them in other ways, but that's the only creature that's an actual card in the deck. We have 2 copies of Extinction Event, just to help get rid of some creatures that are in our way early, but also the exile part is really nice. If there's a creature that by just regularly destroying it or bouncing it or something like that, just not going to do the trick, you have Extinction Event. We have 3 copies of Doomscar, which I'm sure you've seen by now. 2 white, 3 colorless, destroy all creatures, but you can Foretell it and then pay 2 white and 1 colorless. 3 copies of Elspeth Conquers Death, just an amazing removal card that not only is a removal card, but then it's a taxing card on the 2nd phase, and on the 3rd phase it gets you back either your Dream Devourer or it gets you back an Ashiok or a Kea, so really good synergies there. We have 2 copies of Kea the Inexorable. This is, in my opinion, just a top-end Planeswalker. I absolutely love her. 1 black, 1 white, 3 colorless, comes out with 5 loyalty, +1, put a ghost counter on up to 1 target non-token creature it gains when this creature dies or is put in exile. Return it to its owner's hand and create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. When I first read that, I was like, but when you actually play with it, that is an amazing ability. Then -3, exile target non-land permanent. That is awesome. It's not just destroying it, exiling. I really like that. And then her emblem, -7. You get an emblem with, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from among cards in exile without paying their mana cost. So when she hits 7, you want to just minus her immediately, because then next turn you can just go get her with her emblem. Or you can go get Ashiok. You just keep getting Ashioks and you keep getting Keas over and over and over again once you have that. That's the only legendaries in the deck, so too bad Dream Devourer wasn't, or that would have been amazing. Then we have 4 copies of Ashiok's Nightmare. That is your main win con outside of the Dream Devourer, so be careful how you play that, real important. Then we have 4 copies of Plains, 1 Castle Vantress, 2 Islands, 1 Castle Lochthwain, 3 Swamps, 4 of the blue-white pathway, 4 of the black-white pathway, and 4 of the black-blue pathway. So that's the deck. Like I said, your win con is mainly the Ashiok, but you can also win with the Dream Devourer. You want to get Dream Devourer down as soon as possible, and what I mean by that is, once again, if they're the right colors, such as like green or blue, where they can't really kill your creature too fast, you can throw that on turn 2. If they're playing red, white, or black with a bunch of removal, you might want to wait till turn 4 to throw the Dream Devourer with some protection from the Saw It Coming. And The deck just runs super smooth, especially once it gets going. It's an engine that almost can't be stopped. So before we get into this gameplay, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, completely free. It means a whole lot to us over here. Give the video a like, and we love hearing from you down in the comments on both my misplays, on the game condition, the current state of the game, what decks you'd like to see, anything you want to put down there. Just say hi, I don't care, put it in the comments, and don't forget to stay to the end for the summary. Let's get into it. Lopkip. We've got Lopkip. What do we got? We have a Pathway blue and white, which will probably be white since we have an island in our hand. Doomscar Saw coming, 2 Agonizing Remorse, and a Dream Trawler. See if we can't make it work. Make it work. We'll start with the planes that we drew. That's perfect. Our opponent might be, I don't know, Aghaden's Awakening is usually, like I've said it before, usually rogues, but I guess nowadays that's not always the case. Here's some green, so maybe they're poison. Something in the Foretell. We'll find out. They want to Foretell. Maybe we should Foretell. Throw out the island. We don't know what they're on yet. If they're a deck that's going to cause us to wipe it or counter spell or something. So I don't know what color to put this land on next turn or what to Foretell. Let's do the Saw Coming. Don't really know what our opponent's doing yet. Oh, wow, instant pass. Okay, so this is white, black, so that'll give us black. We could put this on white now. Let's see what's in their hand. Let's put this out on black. And let's Agonizing Remorse. Let's take a peek. Let's take a little sneak peek. Huh. Get that Wildborn Preserver out there. Heartless Act, Herald unites the Elves, and 2 canopies. Can't get the canopies out anytime soon. The Heartless Act is definitely good for removal, but we can stop. Let's do the Herald. Okay. Their turn. Really, it would have been nice to have foretold that now, hey? But okay. So this has to definitely go out on white. And now I think the play is for us to throw this out, and then they have the Heartless Act. We will protect it with Saw It Coming. Hopefully that's not a waste of Saw It Coming. Let's find out. We got to get this Dream Trawler out. I don't think I already threw my land, right? Yeah. I knew that. Pass the turn. We have protection here and here for the Dream Devourer. There's no Dream Trawler. They're already looking at it. Here comes the Heartless Act. Here comes the Saw It Coming. Well, good game. Hello, MK Ultros. Well, we have only one land, truly, because we have a Gerardi's Disruption, or 2 Gerardis in our hand. So we have 3, but only one real land, I guess. Elspeth, Frantic, Ashiok, Dream Devourer. We could put that on black. I'm gonna give it a try. Put this out on land on turn 1, Pathway on black turn 2, then we can Frantic Inventory or Disruption if need be, kind of hold back maybe on the, depending on what colors they are. We're not going to throw the Dream Devourer unless we can protect it, most likely, or at least get 1 Foretell out of it. They're on green. Well, hopefully they're not color green and black or something like that, because then that was a bad choice. But since I see green, I'm throwing out the Dream Devourer immediately. They're reading it. They don't want to. Don't read it. Don't read it. You don't want to. 2. Okay, well, let's see. We have another black here. We never really need double blue other than the Banishing Light. We do have Aghaden's Awakening, but that's only for a Dream Devourer. We have more blue in our hand. Okay, we're going blue. More blue in our hand means we go blue. Could have gone with this turn, but no. They could play a 3rd thing, which would open up this, but it's not really needed. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to attack. And we're going to Foretell the Banishing Light. Triggering the Dream Devourer, passing them the turn. See what they do. I wanted to do the Gerardis, and then we could have cast it on this turn. But I was going to say, what if I need it for land? And right now, we need it for land. So now I'll attack with this. We don't have any white, so I can't do this anyways. So I'm going to throw this in. Oh wait, throw this into Foretell so we could do it maybe next turn. Yeah, I was gonna do this so we could cast it for free, but I think it's better we could be able to cast an Ashiok soon since we have 2 in our hand and our opponent's not doing much. They're just letting us set up. Okay, now they're gonna start with some shenanigans. We'll throw this out on black since we have 3 blue already. And I need white. Can't even do the banishing light. So let's go ahead and let's just get ruthless. Let's bounce that back to their hand. Let's swing in.
Succulent horrors.
I don't think they're going to play anything with haste, and if they do, it's going to be maybe a dragon in the air. I don't know if this is a themed deck, so they could kill this person maybe next turn. So maybe it's best to foretell this turn. All attackers, 1 attack. Let's go ahead and do it as a backup. One of these days we'll use this frantic inventory. We've been using our mana pretty tight every turn. Okay, they're at 5 now. Elspeth Conquers Death is not going to happen. Oh, they Bone Crushered it. Okay. I didn't think that was going to be the play. So let's go ahead and Agonizing Remorse. I feel like we want to be foretelling things. Let's see what these are fine here. We don't even need to throw Ashiok. We're in a position to just win. So yeah, let's go another direction. Let's swing with the Dream Devourer. Let's put this in a Foretell. And then I can Frantic Inventory on their turn. So let's leave a blue open. And let's put this in the Foretell. And let's give them some damage. This Bone Crusher is most likely coming out. We hit a white land. We can Banishing Light it. So let's just give it a peek. Let's see what we got coming. Give me my draw now, please. It's another Banishing Light. I mean, we can Ashiok and get rid of that. Hey, there's what you want to see. So let's go ahead and do the Ashiok.
Pounding heart, racing mind.
I think I'm gonna put a chump blocker out and not foretell or attack this turn because I don't know what's in their hand, and I mean, we're not getting to this anytime. Yeah, let me. I think I should have did this first. That's why I'm like, why did you throw the Ashiok? Let's see what's in their hand first. So now I'm giving them an opportunity to hit the Ashiok, which is. So they got an Ugin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 7. So they're almost to Ugin, or they've got another one of these little guys. They can't do anything with that instantly, so let's just get rid of that Ugin. That's the thing that can affect the board fast. Let's put out a blocker. No attacks, and end the turn. Unless they drew a way to remove that 2/3, we know they can't kill it. It is Beanstalk, and they do it on the Fertile Footstep side, so they're just wanting to make sure when they hit their next Ugin that they can do it. They'll probably swing with this Bone Crusher. Yeah, we'll definitely block. 1 white, and we are in the game. Okay. So, this isn't in their hand. This is... I think I can... If I attack with this, they don't take it. They could take a bunch of damage if they don't block it. Otherwise, I'd have to do 2 things this turn. I don't like it. Let's bounce one. Let's bounce one. Okay. They're gonna have to get rid of something now. Okay, so they keep the Beanstalk Giant, probably because they can just shoot this one now. And so when they shoot that, I'll have the other one. Let's get aggressive. We just have really odd cards in our hand for our mana. Okay. So they're just going to straight up use the Bone Crusher there. That's fine. I mean, that's why we're setting up our turn the way we are. So we'll do that. We're going to throw this into Foretell. We can't do this or this next turn, even if we draw a white. So let's put this into Foretell. If we draw a white, we're really set because next turn we can do a Banishing Light and bounce and probably almost be ready to win the game. There's the Beanstalk Giant. There's the Fort of the Dome. I just can't. We just can't do it. So this, they'll instantly lose that. So let's go ahead and bounce that. It's gone.
And dream of me.
And let's put Salt coming into Foretell and pass a turn. We're gonna lose our Dream Devourer this turn. I mean, hopefully that's not a removal because we lose this game for sure if that's removal. I think if they can kill this. They really top decked.
I leave you with your scars.
Hey, it's a white. Put that out. It's Banishing Light. One of these. Let's pay 2 black. Put this in the Foretell in case we get another white. And we'll leave up we'll leave up the blue for the Salt coming. No attacks. End the turn. We gotta block one of these. Man, this is... I mean, that Bone Crusher Giant draw right there crushed my soul. Stomped my soul. It bone crushed my soul with a stomp. Okay. They're gonna attack. Oh my gosh, they didn't attack. Maybe it's because if they attack, we kill them back with lethal. Why are you blue? Why? Okay, we're gonna keep going. We might as well put this in a Foretell. I don't see why not. No, I mean, other than we can't pump this up, but let's just go for it. Cultivate is just cultivate away. I'm not. You can. I know it thins their deck, but I'm not gonna counterspell that. That's for sure. Don't know what that little guy is. That little guy right there, a Banishing Light. This is hilarious. So let's Hey, they got. Well, look at Bone Crusher, Bone Crusher, Bone Crusher, Banishing. No, we can't hit him for anything. No point attacking. They're so close to dead. Can't finish it. We'll counter that. Because if I had another white, I would have just killed it with this. Oh. Okay. I can't even put it into Foretell. It is a white card, so that's amazing. No attacks. We end the turn. If they throw anything that's large, we get to Elspeth's Conquering Death it now. Then we get to get our Ash Yacht back. Many turns later. Try to finish this game out where we have them at 6. Stabilize. Oh. Okay. Hey. I would have killed it too. This game's gonna take forever. Hey, a Castle Vantress. I'm gonna put that out and I'm gonna pass a turn. Yeah, I was gonna try to just Elspeth to Elspeth and get this going faster to get to this, but now I want to start speeding up these turns, or like fixing our draws. Woo! Pay it any way you want, game. Another one of those I don't need yet, and a Midnight Clock. Let's take that Midnight Clock. In case this game just keeps stalling out, let's go ahead and let's get that on the board. And let's end it. There we go. I want them to think we have counter spells, so that's why I'm not cracking these till the end of their turn. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. We can put 2 counters on it. They're just holding their hand. I don't know if they're getting horrible draws or if they're trying to hold up a bunch because they're afraid we have a counter spell. Not sure yet. Ugin wipes all that out. And then on our turn, we Doomscar, and then they'll still have their Ugin. That's fine, but then we'll Elspeth Conquering Death it. Sucks because we'll lose that too. So yeah, we do lose a lot. Let's throw this out just so we have more white. Oh, wait. Cancel. I don't want them to know we don't have a counter spell. It's if they have Ugin. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can only get it to 8 right now. I hope they don't have Ugin. Otherwise, this turn's really going to not be fun. Okay. They can have that. So let's put a bunch of counters on this. Yep, I mean I could have scryed, but I want a full grip right now. This opponent is on us. So that's at 9. Extinction event. Okay. We're gonna lose our whole hand anyways. That's extinction event on odd. Because this is already foretold. So let's go with odd. So now we're at 9. What? They'll go to 10. Yeah, let's pass turn. About to get a full grip, then we can start this over again. We are at a stalemate of stalemates. What is going on here? Okay, migration path is fine with me. Get all the lands you want. It's been a battle. It has been a battle. We're getting a full grip right now. Oh wait, are they passing? Yep. Let's just do it right now. I want to see them. Oh, they are gorgeous. Okay. Now let's start out with this castle. Let's take a peek at their hand. So a Frostbite's going bye-bye. They have been holding lands. Let's throw this Dream Devourer out here. And let's pass the turn. Yeah. And then just win with the Dream Devourer next turn. It was a good game. Ultros, you were a mighty contender. Okay, they're passing the turn. I think. Can you kill my Dream Devourer? They are going to kill the Dream Devourer. So let's go ahead and frantic inventory. And we don't get anything. Okay, well, that's one game. I mean, they are the top deck king and or queen of the world is Ultros. We'll bring it back with Agadium's Awakening. It's for 2. 1, 2. Pay. I want my creature back. And we'll pay black. I have that. So another black. And we're not doing anything with white this turn. There we go. Let's get that back up. Let's throw this source up, this white source up here. And let's throw, I don't need to throw that in a Foretell. Let's just pass the turn and try this again. Let's see if they top like another answer. I love this person. Good game. We had the win. We foretell 3 cards next turn. Take them to 0. If they didn't kill this creature, they knew that. Hello, Shoal. We fight. Okay, so we have 2 land plus Jawardi's, Doomscar Elspeth, Midnight Saw It Coming. Opponent goes first. So if I put this out on blue turn 1, these could both be white for a Doomscar, and then I have another blue available in Midnight Clock later to give me a 4th land as it is. And I can't afford to put this down on blue, so we'll keep this. Most likely, we'll see what our draws are. We'll lead with the plains. Okay, well that helps. So we won't lead with the Girardi's. Girari Disruption. Okay, are they Izzet? No, they are Giants. Giants! So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play one of these pathways out on blue. And pass the turn. I would love to put this into Foretell, but they don't even have anything out. Let's see if we can't catch them with the Jawari's Disruption. Nothing we could do about that. There's no way to remove that from the board. So let's hit them with that Disruption, like we said. Punish them for not playing a land first. Unless they didn't have a land, and then that's even better for us. If they had a land. Okay, there's all 4 pathways, I believe, or no, 3 of them. Okay, so now, what is best this turn? They don't have any creatures out yet. They have that many cards. We could put the Saw coming in. Let's put this on black, because that gives us all of our colors. We could put the Saw coming out on Foretell, but next turn we could put it into Foretell and also counter something. So let's put the Midnight Clock into play. Let's get tokens of Kraken. Another invasion of the Giants. They are literally invading us with invasions of the Giants. Midnight Clock goes tick. Dream Devourer. There we go. So let's put this out on... I think we have to do white, even though now we can't do the Saw coming. We want to be able to do this, or either the Doomscar or the Elspeth Conquers Death. I mean, we have this over here, so I take that back. So, yeah, and with that up... Hold on. Sometimes you don't always see the play. Let's throw out the Dream Devourer, because now we have the Saw coming, and we can counter anything they do. And now next turn we could put Ashiok into Foretell, Conquering Death into Foretell. I like it. I like. So does my wife. No, she doesn't mind magic, but she does not like. So they got a Quakebringer probably coming down on the board if they have another land to throw. They do. And it is Quakebringer. I think it... let's see. I have land. I just don't think I have a reason to do the Elspeth Conquers Death yet. So it seems like it's a little awkward, but maybe we'll just Ashiok bounce it. But I want to be able to attack this next turn. Ah! Will saw it coming. I hope I don't regret that later. Okay, there's a Frantic Inventory. Not bad. Let's throw Ashiok into Foretell. Let's throw Elspeth Conquers Death into Foretell, since they're big giant kind of people. And swinging! So, brought them down to 16. Midnight Clock is at 5. This amazing Dream Devourer with Midnight Clock works out extremely well. Because you can just put all these cards in a Foretell and get a whole new grip of cards. What do you do? What do you do? When this card attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Flinger deals damage equal to sacrifice creature. Oh, it's the Flinger. Hence the name. Okay, well, we're set up for a situation like this. Once again, nothing in the graveyard, so no Elspeth Conquers Death. It makes way more sense to throw this. I wish we could Agonizing Remorse first, but we don't have 2 black. It's better to throw this. It's minus this.
Listen to my
Get this out of here. Make them discard a card.
and sing a horrid hymn.
There we go. So the Agonizing Remorse into Foretell.
You will feel
Swing for 2. 14. We go up to 7 on the Midnight Clock. Boom. And it's Battle of Frost and Fire. Uh-oh. Well, that takes care of that. Here's a Shadow Spear, which doesn't really concern us. We're going to get a whole new hand soon, so it's okay. Okay, let's throw this out on white. Yes, white, because I have so many white cards that I need to do. It doesn't hurt us to throw the Agonizing Remorse. I want to see everything in their hand. So they've got another Flinger, a Calamity Bearer, and this thing. Cast from your hand. Return all permanents to their owner's hand. No, I'm not letting you get me with my Midnight Clock. You draw 1 more blue. Then we'll Conquering Death, the Battle of Frost and Fire, because we lost some of our toys, and I want my toys back. And then we'll, at the end of our turn, we'll, frantic inventory, I guess. Might as well. Just in case they do something before we get this to 12. Okay, so that resolves. Good old flinger. Next turn they can throw the Calamity Bearer. There they go. Let's. Oh yeah, I do this. Okay, so we'll throw this. We'll throw the swamp, and I think we get a whole nother. Yeah, because we have a Dream Devourer and an Ashiok, and we're gonna get a whole new. Let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and get rid of that little guy with the Elspeth Conquers Death. About time to, let's throw that into Foretell so we don't lose it from the Midnight Clock when it comes back to our turn. Hopefully we don't lose the Midnight Clock to Greed, because we do know that they have that giant in their deck. So if they just drew it, we lose the clock to Greed. Bone Crusher to the face, Bone Crusher to the board. Give us our cards. Oh, feels good. Good game, Shoal. Yeah, it was not gonna be good. Arcata. We are playing Arcata. Okay. Okay, so we have Banishing Light, Doomscar, Ashiok, Dream Devourer, and all the colors represented in our hand. Hopefully we draw another blue because we'd love double white. So we'll keep this. We'll keep this pile. I like it. Good grip. Okay, green. They lead with a forest and a shadow spear. They're not having any indestructible shenanigans come their way. So we'll lead off with a white, pass the turn. Let me see some more information. Okay, so it's mono green probably because it has their castle. It's usually the case. I don't think that they have a way to get rid of our Dream Devourer with those two colors in any crazy scary way right out the gate. So let's throw the Dream Devourer now. We don't need to throw any. Normally I would wait, try to protect it if they were playing black or maybe even white or something, but feel safe with this. And that way, depending on if we get some more land, I still want to grab more land, but we could throw this on turn 4, I guess, even if we don't, if we foretell it. Unless we feel we have a problem with something else, we'll foretell that. I need this on blue for the Ashiok, but I almost need it white if we have to go like a different route, so I need some information. Opponent, I need some information. Okay, so forest off a Fabled Passage. I don't think I'm going to learn anything new this turn. Okay, that was amazing. A black-white pathway that I could put on white, giving us this on blue now. I have a kitty cat saying hello. So let's put this out on blue now, since we know we need that no matter what. And I think it's best to foretell the Ashiok. I want to do this because then I can use it also next turn, but I want to get Ashiok out there since now we are at an advantage. Because an Ashiok for on turn 4 is a big advantage. Hit him for 2 with the Dream Devourer. Ship it back. Now, maybe they'll give us some information on what they're doing. We have a Banishing Light for next turn to answer anything. We have an Elspeth Conquers Death in 2 turns to answer things. What are you? Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, create a... Okay. Instant or sorcery spell. How about if I cast an enchantment? That would probably make them not super happy. Of course, we can't attack this turn and do that. So instead, let's throw... This advances the board state to where we already have the Ashiok out. Then I can keep plussing it the next turn. Because this turn we're going to have to minus it. So at least it kind of gets the board state going. We bounce the Endless Web here. And set them back a turn tempo-wise. So now next turn we're going to be plussing the Ashiok. And we can answer whatever else they do with cards in our hand. So now we want that double white. So we'll throw this out on white now. And no attacks. And then now this could be blue or black. Probably blue, unless we need an Aghadigm's Awakening. So rethrow that. Okay. That's fine with us. We knew that was coming. It is a Plains. So let's start off. Let's lead off with the Banishing Light. But we're gonna hard cast it, not foretell it. And it gets around their egg, or their whatever it is they make, the little green spider creature. I don't get that. We'll play the plains on white. Play the plains on white. You gotta love it. Let's throw Elspeth Conquers Death into Foretell. Let's... Triggers the Dream Devourer. Let's plus the Ashiok as planned. Swing in for 2 with the Dream Devourer.
My kin are delightfully friendly.
That's a turn. We don't have any way to stop whatever they do this turn. We could minus Ashiok if need be, get it back with Elspeth Conquers Death, or just use... Yeah, so there's the Iliad carried for them. A little 1/1. They're throwing the Shadow Spear on it. We draw a swamp. So it seems silly to destroy that with the Ashiok. Let's first swing with the Dream Devourer. I guess this has trample and lifelink. So we could just create another dude anyway. We might as well swing with both. We're going to create a dude. They don't have removal that I have seen, and this is not flying. So, let's see if they do a block. I'm assuming, okay, I was assuming they wouldn't. So we'll put Doomscar into Foretell. And then I'm also going to use my 2 whites to put Frantic Inventory into Foretell. Now we can use this on their turn. Hello, Miss Kitty. Come here. Oh, come here, little kitty. Oh. Sit on my lap. Okay, yeah. So let's put out the swamp. And we have to... Oh, look, awesome. We also want to plus the Ashiok. People would have been losing their minds if I forgot that. I won't do that to you, folks. Kogla. Okay. Didn't want to see it, but I don't think... Yeah, there's no way I can stop that. They're going to fight the Dream Devourer, because that's not in their game plan, even though it's in ours. We have an answer for that, and Elspeth Conquers Death, which also grabs that. They can't attack us with the carroted. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay, well, that's what the Elspeth Conquers Death is going to hit now. And this has no trample. Okay, that's good. So you're going to minus this. You're going to kill this. We've got things to do. We have got things. Yep, you can do that. That doesn't affect our game plan. So we'll Frantic Inventory, which draws us a Girardi's Disruption. And then we get a Sock coming. I like a Sock coming. Let's go ahead. We don't want to return that to their hand, because then they refight us. Oh, yeah, we will, because we have the Sock coming. So, okay. So let's stick with the plan. Let's bounce this. Or wait, no, I messed. Yeah, they are gonna fight. Whatever, they have to fight one of these. I don't care if they fight one of those. What do I care? Elspeth Conquers Death. Do that. Oh, never mind. I have the Sock coming. I just can't foretell it. I can also foretell it. I don't know why I'm missing that. I've got a cat on my lap that is being too adorable. I don't want to blame it, but I'm going to. So we'll pass the turn like this. Feeling pretty protected. I wish they didn't have that, because then, yeah, but so we're going to do the plan. Saw it coming. They can't do anything else this turn, I'm sure. Not with just the one. They can't even equip it. They don't have something greater than 4, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Oh no. Please don't robust. Okay, they're passing. Thank you. Ah, another Dream Devourer. Okay. Not bad. So, and we'll get that one there. So yeah, having 2 out is going to be really nice. So let's throw out that Dream Devourer. Okay. Let's plus our Ashiok. no point in throwing this as land. We have plenty of land, and just in case we catch them off guard, it doesn't hurt to have it. Let's swing with both of our creatures and try to get this game closed out. Plus, you know, gives us some more triggers for if we ever ultimate this for 7. So we'll pass the turn back. Hit him for 2, 4, 2 each. Hit him for 4, bring him down to 8. Another land, 2 cards left in hand. I don't think this Girardi's Disruption's ever going to stop anything unless they try to do 2 in 1 turn and use all their mana. We'll see. Opponent's thinking and decides to pass the turn. Oh, okay, well. We'll get another Dream Devourer back. We'll put a +1/+1 counter on it. We'll plus the Ashiok. We'll throw out the island. We'll throw the Girardi's Disruption into Foretell. It is now 1 with us. And let's swing in with everything. Now they have to block or they lose the game. Good game. Arcata. Are they going to block and go for the next turn? Or, nope, they're just going to let it happen. Good game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's wrap it up. This deck can be really explosive. There are times where it can be a little bit grindy, but that's okay. Sometimes you have a deck that's that way, but overall, what I like about it the most is it is extremely fun to play, and it was built, like I said, by our very own Will over here at the Brew Crew. So it's always exciting when we don't just kind of tweak a deck and we get to build it from the ground up. It always feels really good. So I like the way it ran overall, but as you saw, sometimes in the gameplay, there was a little bit of issues hitting certain land at certain times. So the main changes I would do is I would take out 1 Plains and I would take out 1 Swamp, and I would definitely bring in 2 Fabled Passages. I think that really kind of will help fix the mana in certain situations. And there was a lot of times where, unfortunately, Acadium's Awakening just wasn't doing it for me as far as bringing this is the only creature it can bring back, and we have it in there because we want to be able to bring it back. It just didn't work enough, and I don't need it as a land source. I almost never needed it for that. So we're going to remove that as well, bring in another Agonizing Remorse, bringing us back to a nice even 60 cards. That's how I would run the deck from here on out. If you're going to play the deck, go ahead and try it this way first. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you liked it, how it went for you. Let me know what you think I could do to improve the deck, or what I missed. Maybe there's something, an interaction I missed that by putting another card in that's just absolutely amazing. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, completely free. Means a whole lot to us over here. Give the video a like, and as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.